Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero guided gameplay. We are sort of picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode, in which we were heading out to the one of the pieces of the Mercury II wreck, which is over that way. And I wanted to get us there from a known location, just so that if you guys were having trouble finding it, you can help. Maybe this will help. So we're here at the dock itself. We're just gonna go southeast and hug the edge of the island. Just basically follow the contours of the island around. So the island is curving around, it's a circle, it's off to our right there, and we are just kind of following it along. Now we're heading south, and as soon as we come around this corner of the island, we'll be heading southwest, but no need to because we made it. That was easy way to find the Mercury II. Well, part of the Mercury II. There are two other big pieces. Well, one really big piece and a smaller piece. Okay, so let's head in and start doing what we need to do. Let me just check my toolbar real quick so that we have what we are going to need in there. We're going to need the laser cutter, which apparently I made with a half full battery. Oh, I hope that's okay. We can always switch out one of the batteries from our other tools if we need it. I do want our flashlight though, or the Sea Glide. Titanium ingot, great. We're going through that door eventually, but let's just check out over here real quick. Battery, nice. We'll do this one level at a time. Oh, you know what my scanner's hitting on is these fish. Let me scan one of these so that I stop getting the scan icon. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be scanning. Okay, and we're getting a little bit hungry too. Why don't I pop a nutrient block since we have 3 of them? A little bit of water. Okay. Ooh, metal, good old metal salvage. Yes, reminding us of the good old days of Subnautica. Around these wrecks are the only places you're going to find metal salvage, so if you need a lot of it for base construction, you know where to come. That is a laser cutter fragment. Boy, we could have just come in here and gotten that. Oh, well, okay. One level at a time. We don't have to cut that. I think there's another way to get in there that doesn't involve cutting. Yeah, see the hole in the floor there? So we just have to find that way. One more level up. No, I'm going to go back for O2. Just top this off and get back in there. Another laser cutter fragment. I'm an idiot. We didn't have to go down in the Sea Monkey Caves at all. We could have just stayed here and gotten it here. Okay. That could... Yeah, it looks like it might have some kind of upgrade module in it, but it doesn't. Okay, I think we've got this level done. More metal salvage. This is just another entrance, or exit, as the case may be. Okay, ready to do some lasering, some laser cutting. This is not as bright as it used to be, so you don't have to watch your eyes. Boom. Great. There's an oxygen plant there, but our sea truck is right here. Let's just get a full tank of oxygen, and then we can use that plant like on the way out if we need it or something. key. What do we got here? A room that we cannot access from here. If we had the propulsion cannon, we could pull some stuff out of there, but we can also sneak through back in here. I'm gonna have to cut that crate. Here's some copper wire for us. A reactor rod for building a nuclear reactor. More metal salvage, but I think that's everything in here, right? Yeah. More metal salvage. I'm gonna grab that O2 now. Okay. Shelly's angry at somebody. A power cell. That's a nice find. Not gonna argue with that. More copper wire. And hey, what have we here? A parallel processing unit. Fragment. I think it would have made more sense for me to show you the test override module blueprint before we came in here, because what it's going to tell us is that we need a parallel processing unit. So that's really why we're in here.
I can only do repairs in spurts. It's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice.
Ooh,
I don't know what
scary.
they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable and they got disoriented or something. To borrow from Diana, Orion's belt thermocouplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we'll break the ship. But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while we wait for the rumbles to stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions. I love hearing her.
2 of 3.
Her face lights up, and she's got the most expressive eyebrows. They're practically acrobats. The way she looks when talking about nuclear engineering is the same way I look at my grandmother's domades. The woman never sits down, though. She told me that she used to do decathlon in college, and I can believe it. She's like a bouncy ball, just all over the place. She makes rounds on the ship every day to see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else. I wish I had a fraction of her energy.
That's pretty good writing. I enjoyed that a lot. These PDA entries are really good, actually. All right, we've gotten, I think, everything that we were going to get out of here, which was the most important part being 2 parallel processing unit fragments, 2 of 3. So we now need to find a third parallel processing unit fragment before we can make the test override module to disable the tower on Delta Island. I'm just double checking everything here, make sure we got every last little bit of stuff. Oh, there's some copper wire. Battery, nice. Just another way in. I don't think there's anything down there. Yeah, just another way in. There's metal salvage down there, but who cares? Later we'll care when we're thinking about building the base and need 8 million titanium. Okay, yep, I'm satisfied. We got everything we were going to get out of here. Let's head out. If I can remember how. There. Okay, well now what we're needing to do then is find the rest of the Mercury II in hopes of finding a third piece of the parallel processing unit to scan. So if we imagine that when it broke up that these kind of lined themselves up, another part of it should be, if we line ourselves up with this and just head toward the bow, what would be the bow section, because that was the aft section with the thrusters on it. Just line that up and head toward the bow. Maybe we'll stumble across it. I'm not sure, though. This can be a little bit hard to find. Let's get a scan off that. Another aquarium module fragment. I think at some point after we finish the entire story, I'll make every sea truck fragment, or every sea truck module, just to have made it. And show you how they work and stuff. Oh, see, here we go.
Detecting bow of an astronautical Soltrans Gov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury II.
Mercury II.
Inoperative.
Yeah, you think? Inoperative? You don't say. Nice. Okay, so this is the bow section, and up here is the bridge section. That's where the bridge would be, right there. You can't actually see through there, but if you could, you can see into the bridge. But to begin our exploration, we're going to head off to what would be the starboard side, which is here. And get down low. All right, do I have any room in my inventory to pick up good stuff? I do. Great. And we found some food and water already, which is good because we're going to need that too. Okay, supply crate with a Chinese potato. Can plant some of those if we need them. Ooh, green turnions. Prawn suit fragments. Great, that'll help. We are now 1 of 4 on the road to having a prawn suit. Mark III. Cut open. We'll cut that in a sec. Just see if this one's cut also. Yeah, it is. And a prawn suit drill arm fragment. Good. Let me just unpin my laser cutter fragment. I don't need that anymore. Gone. A new type of fish. Red featherfish.
New creature discovered.
Oh, another power cell. Awesome. We are banking the batteries and power cells from looting this stuff. Let's give these a cut. Open sesame. Another reactor rod. All right. Another reactor rod. Well, that's all the reactor rods I'm going to be picking up because I don't even know if we're going to make a nuclear reactor. I don't know that we're going to need to. It's another drill arm fragment. And we're going to go get a full tank of oxygen before proceeding through here, but we may be able to get this laser cut done before we run out of air. The sea truck is not far. It's right behind us. Ah, out of battery. Okay, that's fine. What we can do is we can swap out.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We can swap out the battery from one of our other pieces of equipment that we're not using as much. Like, oh no, we've got battery. Sorry, we've been picking up batteries like crazy. I didn't actually have a backup battery on me, but we've been picking up all these batteries out of crates and stuff. So now I have one to pop in there. This wreck is very large and a lot of it looks alike, and it's really easy to get turned around and lost down in here and run out of oxygen. So you do want to be a little bit careful with that, and we will try to be careful with that. Though I probably should have saved my game first. Alien containment tank. Great. Now we'll be able to build one of these. That is a way to go to get to something, but we're not doing that yet. PDA in there. We can't get in there, but there's a vent opening over there. See the vent opening? Which means we can get in there via vent, or we can cut this door down. Let's go up one more level. Wait, hang on, let's check the aft section first. Yeah, okay, nothing back here. Nope, just more green Turnians. There's a way to go down. Oh, that's just a hole in the ceiling. And this is the bridge. All right, we've made it to the bridge. Cool, and there are a couple of... Yeah, there's one. And here's another one. And we'll go get that PDA that we saw over here.
Orion's belt, this all went
And the
sideways.
third fragment of the parallel
How
processing
could I have
unit.
known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Oh, shoot. We missed that neat voice log. See if I can get it to play again.
Orion's belt, this all went sideways. How could I have
We
known
want to go
that
through
so
there, but we
much
don't have
would
enough
go
oxygen.
wrong? I failed my crew. No. I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land. Frigid and cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back, but I don't think I can land here safely twice. I
Ooh.
hate this.
Yeah. You hate lying to your
I have
crew,
to leave them behind.
knowing that
I can't
they're gonna
risk
die?
the entirety of the Mercury.
Yeah, rough decision. Captain's decisions. All right, we went through an air vent, ended up down here. Let's see what we can find around here. Not much so far. No. 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 These ships look great though, don't they? Battery, inventory full. I'd rather have the battery than, what, 1,000,000 nutrient food blocks. Why don't I eat one of those? And now we have to think about oxygen. In which case, I'm just going to go back out the way we came in, because I know that way, and I'm not really sure where the other oxygen plants are down there, but I know that there are the two in here that we could be using as soon as they pop back up, which should be any second.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There was one other thing I wanted to get down in here that I didn't get, so I don't... it's just Okay, there's another oxygen plant. Okay, we're good. Whew. We got the third part of the parallel processing unit there on the bridge. So now we're ready to go and make the test override module. I thought there was one more thing I wanted down here. You know, I think we can find it another way. Because I'm not finding it right now. Wait, did we clear this? We cleared this. Shoot, okay. All right, we're out of here. There's one more thing I want to be looking for. but that can happen from back out where we came from. So let's do that. Hole in ceiling? Anything up here? No. Okay, I want to take one.
I've been able to sense the location of an important artifact.
Good.
I will share its coordinates so you can look into it.
Got it.
Do that. All right, so now we've got
Signal
two
location
artifact
uploaded to
markers.
PDA.
We got Q59 over there and X3J over there. All right, the one place we haven't been yet is down here below this prawn suit fragment, so let's do that. Aha! What's this?
Sol should pay me more to lead these missions. I saved the whole damn crew from destruction. Mercury II was nearly obliterated by an immensely powerful energy beam. I don't know any weapon system with that level of capability. The power source to get that kind of range must be, well, otherworldly. We got lucky. The energy signature is similar to some of the weaponry meant to counter pirates on
Reinforced
mining
dive
farms.
suit fragment.
The refraction of the beam across the atmosphere,
You can now make a reinforced dive suit.
it looked like the Northern Lights. Such power. I fired the emergency flares and dumped water from the nuclear core. I think the heat signature confused the weapons tracking for just an instant. I managed a slight evasive maneuver, and I felt the Mercury get rocked by the sonic boom as the nuclear runoff rapidly evaporated. That alone could have taken us out. Definitely asking for a pay raise. This is not what I signed up for. My days of risky missions should be behind me. But what the hell? I still got it. If it was luck. Hopefully, whatever didn't want us on the planet doesn't mind when we leave.
Okay, there was one more Mercury II PDA down there, and I didn't want to pick it up while the other one was playing because then I'd have to go back in and find where it is in the very poorly organized PDA data section.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started out so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be? These structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were going to be in the frickin' history books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the biopatent payoffs would be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Ah, man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
High pressure and temperatures below. Boy, I really like those Mercury II PDAs. That's really interesting story they got going there. This is the third. Oh, hold on. That is actually the third piece of the Mercury II that we just happened to stumble across. I kind of thought I might be able to stumble across it if I took the correct heading going back to base, and in fact I did. And this will be a quick trip in here. This is a much smaller fragment, you see, of the ship. It's not nearly as large as the other ones. And and we have everything we need in terms of the parallel processing units, but I think there's still stuff that we might want to look around for in here. Definitely loot, like power cells. Woo! And I don't think we have enough. One more power. So there's another power processing unit in there, but we don't need it anymore, so we'll just ignore it. Jukebox disc. Nice. Miracle of Sound by Deep Blue. Looking forward to hearing that. Battery cut open to access. Maybe I'll try replace. No, that's not going to work. We don't need another reactor rod. I would like to have that other battery, though. Is there anything we can get rid of here? Man, these decomposing Chinese potatoes taking up a lot of room, and I know where we can get it if we want to go back for it. There was another one in that crate, so I'm just going to leave it here. Okay, I think that's it. That's was that everything we wanted to get in here? No, there's one other thing. I just didn't see it. Okay, there used to be a module that you could pick up here. A fully completed afterburner module. So you didn't have to scan 3 parts, or 2 more parts for us.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I guess it's not here anymore. Huh. I'm going to take one last look around. Let me get a full tank of oxygen and go around the exterior, see if there's a different way in or something. Oh. No, it's just that one entrance, and the thing that I thought was going to be there either isn't there, or I was looking right at it and didn't see it. I'm going to take one last look in here, because I'm very disappointed that it didn't have what I thought it was going to have. It's the whole reason I was looking for it. Oh well. Yep, I think it's gone. They removed it. Okay, but that was really productive day in terms of moving toward the goal that Maida gave us, the mission that Maida gave us. We now have all 3 of the parallel processing unit scans, so we can go and actually craft the parallel processing unit and use that to make the test override module, and then carry out Maida's mission, which is to disable that scanning tower on Delta Island. And we found all 3 fragments of all 3 pieces of the Mercury II and a bunch of other good fragments and stuff to scan. We got the reinforced dive suit blueprint now, and we stumbled across a bunch of other stuff to scan. Yeah, who would have guessed that was going to hurt? So now all that remains is to go back and make this stuff. So why don't we call it an episode here, guys? And I will go back and make this stuff, and we'll pick this up back out at Delta Island in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.